Policy as code is exactly what it sounds like. It's the practice of writing and managing policies, security rules, governance requirements, compliance checks in code. Not docs in a dusty PDF folder. Actual, testable, version-controlled code. Instead of relying on someone to manually review if your infrastructure or deployment matches the company's standards, Policy as Code bakes those rules right into your pipeline. Just like you write unit tests for your app, you can now write checks to enforce that your cloud config doesn't allow public S3 buckets, or that every service is tagged properly. Think about it. In a traditional setup, policies are often passed around in docs, Confluence pages, or spreadsheets. People interpret them differently, forget to enforce them, or apply them inconsistently across environments. With Policy as Code, everything is codified. That means it can be tested, tracked, peer-reviewed, and improved like any other piece of software. You can start by defining your policies using a language like Rego or YAML. Rules like all EC2 instances must be encrypted or Kubernetes pods must not run as root. These policies get committed to version control, and just like any other change, you can submit a pull request, run a CI pipeline, or roll back if something breaks. Tools like Open Policy Agent or Kyverno do the heavy lifting when it comes to enforcement. The beauty of Policy as Code is that it doesn't just reduce human error. It makes policy part of your dev process from the start. When integrated into CI/CD pipelines, it gives teams immediate feedback. Instead of waiting for a security review weeks later, developers know right away if their code violates a rule. It's also a game changer for collaboration. When policies live in code, developers, security engineers, and ops teams speak the same language. Literally. Everyone can contribute, discuss changes in a pull request, and iterate fast. Now, what about compliance? That's where people often confuse Policy as Code with compliance as code. They're similar, but not quite the same. Policy as Code is the broader category. It covers all internal policies, governance, operational, security. It's about making sure the way you build and ship software aligns with the rules your company sets. Compliance as Code is more focused. It's about translating legal and regulatory requirements like HIPAA, GDPR, or SOC2 into executable rules. Think of it as the portion of Policy as Code that deals specifically with external obligations. So yeah, they both deal with rules, they both involve code, and they both help avoid unpleasant surprises in audits. But while Compliance as Code is about proving you followed the law, Policy as Code is about codifying how your company works. At the end of the day, adopting Policy as Code means your policies become living, breathing parts of your code base, not just something you find out only when something goes wrong. Hope that helped clarify the difference. If you're into this kind of stuff, where infrastructure, automation, and code meet, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Catch you in the next one.